Let's try to go back to Mbombela, Mpumalanga now, where the Deputy President David Mabuza is visiting the area in order to encourage people to vaccinate against COVID-19. He's also flanked by Sports, Arts and Culture Minister Nathi Mthethwa, whose department is looking to get more South Africans vaccinated so that stadiums, theatres and concert halls can be reopened. SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo is standing by for us. Thanks very much, Tumelo. Just tell us what the Deputy President has been saying.
Well, Nompu, you remember that South Africans have not been able to go to watch soccer matches and also theatre, plays, or even go to live concerts since 2 years ago, because we've been deprived of this because of COVID-19. But the Deputy President is saying that we need to vaccinate so that more and more people and these stadiums can reopen, and they can reopen very soon. He said about if the 40% of the adult population can be vaccinated by the end of this year, stadiums could actually start reopening, and also live concert can also be reopened. He said that the creative industry, the sports industry plays a role, because the sports and the creative industry, they actually they bring social cohesion in the country. So he's saying that this is so important that the arts industry and also sports is being involved to ensure that they encourage their fans to go out there and start vaccinating, because we need to vaccinate. You remember this province alone here in Mpumalanga only vaccinated about 21% of the population, and those people, 14% of them are fully vaccinated, and also they need more people to vaccinate, especially here in this province, because this province is lagging behind with the vaccination, especially with those who are under 18, who are between 18 and 35. Those are still lagging behind. Also, the healthcare practitioners have not all been vaccinated, and also the people that are vaccinating a lot is actually those who are above the age of 60 in the province. So that's why the Deputy President was here with the Deputy Health Minister and also the Sports and Arts and Culture Minister. But let's speak to soccer fans, people who can't wait to go to stadiums and start seeing their soccer matches live on TV. Ndade Saddam, just thank you so much for joining us. When last did you see a live soccer match? And then what do you think about this message that you guys as soccer fans also must drive the message to go out there to the public to say that you guys can, people can come forward and start vaccinating?
Yeah, thank very much. That is long overdue. We've been waiting for about 20 months since the COVID come around and start confusing the country. So we as supporters, you know, we love our beautiful game. We used to go to stadium, support our team. So the very important thing is we get the message. President has spoken. They said we must all vaccinated. So now we say to the supporters, to everybody in Mzansi, let's follow the regulation of the government that we must vaccinate to go to the stadium. Especially I'm appealing to the supporters who send us a super fan to talk to the leadership. When they will be open, it's open. Now it's in our hands, so that we must go to stadium, we must vaccinate it. Let me tell you something. On the 10th of October, Bafana play Ethiopia at FNB Stadium, 10 October. The SAFA President Jordan, he volunteered to put 50% ticket for free, but only those who are vaccinated who are going to get the ticket. If you are not vaccinated, don't come to such a stadium. If you are vaccinated, you are welcome. That's why we say vaccinated passport, vaccine passport for us as supporters to go to stadium, because we've been waiting. The message goes to us, to the level, to all the supporters, that please ask Joven Bafwed, let's vaccinate, because what we lack is soccer. Stadium, TV, we can't afford, so enough is enough. Thank you very much. I like to say everybody at Joven vaccinated. Viva vaccine, viva.
Viva. Okay, thank you so much. That was Saddam. He's one of the soccer fans. May we're talking to you. We know that you had COVID, now you're fully vaccinated, but just talk to me about the myths that people are also saying that, you know, the vaccine is not safe. What would you say to those people, because you are one of the people who are fully vaccinated and you can't wait to go to the stadium?
Guys, you know I had COVID-19 and I'm a survivor of COVID-19. You know, and you saw me suffering. But for now, I'm asking you to go and vaccinate. I am fully vaccinated. Here I am. I'm not sick. I'm well. I'm here talking to you. So please support us. Just go and vaccinate. The vaccine is safe. If you can see me like this, you can know that the vaccine is safe. So please, let's go and vaccinate.
And then may I just talk to me about when last did you see a live soccer match on like live at the stadium, not on TV?
You know, if I can tell you, unfortunately, it was Chiefs and Pirates on the 29th February at FNB Stadium. Just imagine, after Chiefs and Pirates, no games.
Okay, thank you so much. That is Mama Joy. He's one of also the fan. It's like a super fan here in South Africa. But let's speak to Mbombela's stadium manager. That just talk to us about you have the privilege of watching some of these matches live here at the stadium, but the stadium has been empty for so long. What did you take from the Deputy President's message that, you know what, more people need to vaccinate so that these stadiums can be filled back again?
Yes, it's been a tough 18 months. It's just not the same, even if it's the same players and, you know, scoring goals in an empty stadium with only a few substitutes cheering. It's just not the same. So we are fully in support of the program to get people vaccinated so that we can get to some form of normality, and so that people can safely come and watch the games. It's very special to watch a game in a full stadium. But we realize that that's not going to happen until people have really heeded the call to vaccinate.
And also, how has this, like the emptiness in the stadium, affected the stadium itself, and also maybe revenues that comes with like people paying to come to see matches?
Yes, it's obviously a major impact, but you know, we're not unique. We understand there's a bigger picture if we look at the tourism and so many other industries that have been hard hit, but we've been particularly hard hit. There's been no relief for stadiums, you know, it's been the same since March last year. And we in particular lost big time. We would have had the All Blacks and the Springboks playing here last year, and then the British and Irish Lions would have been in action here in July, which, you know, would have been full stadiums. That's in addition to all the Chiefs and Pirates games that, you know, we've also lost out on.
Okay, thank you so much. That was Mr. Kotza. He's one of the manager here at Mbombela Stadium. Nompu, the Deputy President, also said that they're only going to persuade people to go out there and vaccinate. They're not going to force anyone to go out and vaccinate. But the message that they are driving here, and the message that he's driving, is to say that more and more people need to come out and start vaccinating so that the economy can also open. The tourism sector has been hit hard. These stadiums have also been hit hard because they can't make any revenues because of people cannot come to the stadium, they cannot pay their fees to come to these stadiums and to watch soccer matches live. But this is the message that they are driving, so that these arts and culture department and also the soccer fraternity can also, the sports fraternity can also open, so that people can also start watching their games live, because they've seen in Europe, they are already in the stadiums, but South Africa is still lagging behind because of the vaccination that is still, people are not taking the vaccine. They're saying that they have enough vaccine in the country, but people are not coming forward to take those jabs.
Yeah, Tumelo, thank you very much for that report, my colleague there, Tumelo Machogo. We're going to go for a quick break.